We know it's been 3 weeks.
Has it been 3?
It's been 3 weeks.
No way.
It's been 3 weeks without a video.
Oh, thanks since Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So it's been 3 weeks without a video, like a face-to-face video, and we're finally together. We're together now. Anyway. Right? We also have videos that were recorded throughout this time. Well, only one. But we've obviously been focusing on other parts of 3-minute highlights. So we apologize and thank you for your patience in these videos, right? Because we obviously couldn't get any videos out, but we're getting one now, right? So that's all I can say. We're still making highlight videos as always. Our TikTok hit 10K. Thank y'all for 10K. Do you wanna mention our Instagram? Since you love to talk about it.
2K.
Yeah. So and we've been averaging like at least 10K views every video.
Yeah, it's been really good.
For how long now? 2 weeks.
I'd argue like 3.
3 weeks. So it's been pretty good. Also, if you want to check out the college soccer guy, make sure to do so. We make hella videos for him for his students as well. So make sure to check him out if you're interested in playing college soccer. But anyways, what is today's topic, Iggy? What is today's video? What is the purpose of today's video? There's only one right answer.
Yeah, well, it's the elephant in the room. The World Cup.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling me an elephant. I thought I'd be like what?
Do you not know the expression?
English is not my first language.
Not my first language.
English is not my first language.
Not my first language.
Anyway, just continue.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much we're in the midst of the big word, I know, of the World Cup, and it's the semifinals now, and there's been quite a few upsets, and
Final Four. Just continue talking. I'm just like, just talk.
And pretty much, some say this is one of the best World Cups they've ever seen. Some still are against it, and I'm just enjoying it.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Like this World Cup has been like very like I've enjoyed it a lot.
I agree. I mean,
the upsets and everything. Like,
yeah,
it's like unpredictable, and we'll see with our horrible predictions, right? Both of us.
It was for $100, by the way. Who could get more right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you can guess who's winning.
Look, we'll tell y'all like the table and everything, and y'all will see that it wasn't even like we were both horrible.
Now, I reckon you could say a lot of people like would get their prediction wrong because this World Cup has had tremendous upsets, meaning that a lot of people's predictions were in the bin after the group stage, which I mean ours were literally in the bin after the group stage.
And we don't mention our own bets that we've made with our own families. So
I was doing so well. Like during the group stage, I was tied first, and then that was things. Then I made some really like bold. You know how like we got the Portuguese guy. Bold prediction.
We're going bold.
That's bold.
Oh my god.
But I made some bold predictions and they did not hit, not at all. So that ultimately cost me, and now I'm like 8th place. So it's not great.
Look, I've made my predictions as well. Like obviously, like if you want to get everything right, you have to go for some upsets, and I did. And the ones that I went for, they were wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones that I didn't go for, they were wrong.
Nah.
Like Brazil, Croatia.
Because the thing
I lost.
Yeah, obviously.
Points, so many.
Thing is, everyone lost points then. No one predicted.
Well, in that occasion, that specific one, yes. But
like, actually, there are some family members of mine that don't know anything about soccer.
Yeah, those are the ones that are doing the best.
Yeah, because
bro, no way, bro.
Which country do I like more? Like no knowledge of like the footballing ability that those countries have. They just went, what country do I like more? Oh, I'll just put in a random score, and they won because yeah,
It's literally luck.
yeah.
So, we don't recommend you betting at all. But you wanna start us off with your predictions in the left side of the table, Iggy?
Yeah. I mean, we predicted. We.
Predicted.
I mean, we both predicted very similar, I guess, outcomes in the sense of who was going to get out the group roughly. Like I put Netherlands first, and I put Ecuador second. Which I mean, to be honest, until the last game week, everyone thought Ecuador was going to go second.
Yeah, I mean Ecuador, honestly, like I thought they. I mean, they're a good team. They're young, right? And I mean, it's just unlucky, really.
Yeah.
They lost that last game.
Yeah, and it was against Senegal. That was the game that they needed to. Well, all they needed was a draw. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think.
And they were good, and everyone thought Ecuador was going to go through.
I mean,
and then Senegal won.
Who did they play that first game? Was it Netherlands?
Qatar. Oh no, it wasn't.
No, I think it was Netherlands, right?
Wait, no, it wasn't.
No, it was Qatar.
It was Qatar.
And they beat Qatar. Then they tied Netherlands, right? And then they just fumbled it to Senegal.
Yeah.
And I mean, Senegal were African champions, so.
Yeah, I mean, they also had the huge loss of Sadio Mane.
Yeah, so that's why we predicted Ecuador to go up top, but it's really.
It's the World Cup.
Yeah,
you can't
anything
really.
could happen. So, I mean, we obviously lost there, right?
Yeah,
we both predicted the same thing in that one.
Yeah, then I said England were going to go first and Iran were going to go second. Was not the case.
Yep.
That first game against England was really bad for them. And then they tied against the USA. Wait, did they tie against them?
I think the USA beat them. No, the USA, they tied because they had 5 points. They tied.
They tied.
Yeah, they tied.
And then against, they...
No. They beat Iran. They tied Wales. The USA,
So Iran lost twice? Damn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Iran still finished third, right? And Wales fourth.
Yeah, I mean, I put Wales to go second.
Oh, okay, no, that's what it was. Iran were above the U.S. Going into the last game.
Yeah, and
then since USA beat them, so it was close, right? And I mean, I knew Iran was gonna give some sort of fight. Obviously, that first game was detrimental, especially to the goal difference. And in the end, we both, I guess, got that one wrong.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, I mean, we got England path completely right.
I mean, we both got we got first place, solid. Second place, no.
Yeah, I mean, I predicted Wales because I thought Gareth Bale was gonna do something, but I mean,
he scored the pen against the US.
He scored the pen, but his performance wasn't to his standard. To be completely honest.
I think Wales are just poor. Rather, no, they're really old. They have a lot of old players. They're not. I mean, it was their first World Cup in 36 years, I believe.
No, it was 70, I think. 36 was Peru.
I'm pretty sure there was also.
No, there was.
Okay, I know there was a team that was longer. Then there was another team that it was 36.
Oh, yeah, no, but the thing is, I think the same thing happened to Wales that happened to Peru, the last World Cup. It was experience in the World Cup. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And they just started because Peru, in the last World Cup, they were arguably paired to Denmark, right? And they obviously choked those games. They only lost to France 1-0. Right?
Yeah, I remember seeing those games, and I thought Peru. I mean, it was a penalty, right? I'm pretty sure they lost to France to a penalty.
I can't remember. I just remember Cueva missed the penalty that would have got us through because we tied with Denmark 0-0.
And you also had a game against Australia, which I don't remember how it went.
I think we won that game.
Then Australia got a little bit of revenge. By the way, I think it still records.
No, I think yeah, but like I was like, what is that? But I just think it's that the experience and like
Yeah.
they in a way choked it, right? Because if you looked at that like table itself, like Iran, Wales, the U.S. and England, right? The U.S. actually I thought like did pretty well in that group.
Oh, I think the U.S. were a lot better than what I thought they would be.
Yeah.
For me, they in a way
Definitely.
overperformed.
Yeah.
I thought Tyler Adams, for example, was their best player by a mile.
I thought Pulisic brought the creativity in the attacking.
Hot take.
Okay.
I'm going bold.
You're going bold. Yeah.
I think Pulisic is
Overrated.
Overrated. I don't think he actually contributes much to the U.S. Well, he contributes something to the USA team, like in terms of goal scoring, but I think all the work is done by the likes of Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and like those types of players.
I think that the U.S. right. I mean, I think he can do so much based on the quarantine. Like I've seen where he can be at, right? And I see like for example, he had like how many goals did the U.S. score? Like 3 in total this tournament, 3 or 4.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so. And he contributed in 3 of those goals.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Goal scoring wise, they literally only really have Pulisic.
Yeah.
But I think their best players were Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams.
Yeah.
Because I think apart from the goals, I don't think Pulisic did much.
Yeah, he only. But then again, I feel like he's like a Walmart Messi, but just right-footed.
Nah. Way worse than the Walmart Messi.
Dollar store Messi.
Nah, like is there a 99-cent store? I'm pretty sure there's a 99-cent store.
No, 99. Like because like he can pull off like those moments that he just dribbles like a few players and gets like good service and all that. And but yeah, I feel like he has like similar play style, like a hazard-ish play style.
Yeah, he's probably like a dollar store hazard.
Yeah, dollar store hazard. Yeah. But like I feel like the play style is very similar creating wise, but obviously Pulisic doesn't put out as much as like Hazard used to, or like Messi, obviously not. Right?
Yeah,
obviously not. Right, but I mean they overperform. But I feel like with the players they have, they should be putting this performances more often. Crack your elbows. No, this guy is crazy. Anyway, right? And I mean, I feel like the U.S. should be putting these performances like.
And they have a very young squad. They had the second youngest squad in the World Cup, I believe. So I mean, the USA World Cup will maybe get them to the quarterfinal. Yeah. I don't think they'll get past the quarterfinal, but then again, you never know.
4 years.
Yeah.
4.
Stop. What are you doing?
Well, I wish I could put the picture that I'm thinking of right now. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, now on to, I'd say, one of the more interesting groups of the World Cup was Group C, the Argentina group, which, I mean, until the very end. Until the very end, we, Argentina were there. But, yeah, it definitely started not great. Yeah. Then again, I mean, look, it started like that. I still had confidence Argentina were going to go through here.
I was scared.
Look, in truth, I think Argentina were always more likely to lose to Saudi Arabia than Mexico or Poland. Because it's just one of those games where it's like, when you play a really, I guess, reputation-wise bad team, they're always more likely to hit off an upset than like an average team. So I guess that kind of showed. And, I mean, in the end, Saudi Arabia only beat Argentina, and then they lost to Mexico and Poland.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like they were good. Better than expected. I thought they actually competed because I initially said they weren't going to compete at all in this group. And no, honestly, but
you got a bit of hate for them.
I did.
Yeah, people said it aged like fine.
There you go.
people said it aged like fine wine.
Anyways, I mean, no one expected Saudi Arabia to literally break the unbeaten Argentina streak.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
honestly, I'm glad it was over, bro. I'm glad, because it was just this. Every game is what they would talk about. It's like, oh, Argentina, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about the unbeaten streak.
It would have been a world record past Italy.
The record I prefer is the World Cup. I don't what does the unbeaten streak give you? Like a clap on the back, bro?
A Euro.
A Euro?
A Euro, like a European trophy, and not making it to the World Cup.
Okay. Anyways. Well, we both got the Argentina thing right. That they would go first. Even though, until the very end, we didn't know that was actually going to come true. And then, well, I guess...
Messi magic, that's all I gotta say.
Messi, the GOAT. Messi magic. But then you put Mexico.
I put Mexico, and they were very close. They had a lot of drama. Yeah. They were very close.
They were, at one point, a yellow card away from going through, because they had the exact same goal difference.
Two yellow cards.
Oh, something. 2 yellow cards. But, and then Saudi Arabia scored, and then they lost to goal difference to Poland, which I predicted. So it's a point for the good.
Poland are so average. I don't understand.
Yeah, people always hype them up because of Lewandowski, and they are always really good in the qualifiers. They're always really good in the qualifiers. Like Lewandowski wasn't he like the top goal scorer of the qualifiers? I'm sure he was up there. And in the World Cup, they just capitulate because they play the harder teams, the European qualifiers. They play against really bad teams. Some of those are really bad. And the point is that Lewandowski and Poland just can't do it in the big stage. And it's been proven time and time and again. They also don't do that well in the Euros, so why should they do any better in the World Cup? And
I thought Mexico would be better.
I mean, to be honest, we're saying this, Poland still went through.
Yeah, Poland went through, but it's still, like...
That's because Mexico were really mediocre.
Yeah, Mexico were just so bad. Like, they kind of woke up in the last game.
Did they?
Kind of. Did they? I mean, that free kick was...
Yeah, it was good, but, like...
It reminds me of me, but anyway.
Stop, bro.
No, I'm kidding. Okay. I want to hit a free kick.
Well, anyways, I'm already winning. Yeah. By the way,
I think that was the only thing that...
I don't know if we mentioned this, but there was $100 on the line.
Yeah, there was $100 in the line. Yeah. But you said, right, since it was only one difference...
No, we haven't gone to the other ones.
Well, just stay tuned for our Final Four prediction, right?
Oh, yeah, that comes more in the end, and because he lost, he knows he's already lost. He wants to incorporate this new, like, the semifinal onward, just so he has a chance.
He's just scared that he's gonna lose.
But I'm not wrong.
He's so scared.
I'm not wrong.
You guys know, before recording,
the only way he wins is if he gets 2 predictions better than me. And there's 3 games left. Well, no, technically there's 4 because there's a third, fourth place. But we can, like, this is...
We can predict that.
Yeah, I can literally just say the same thing you do.
Exactly. Y'all see this?
But I can't. Look, I'll go first. All right. But the thing is, the prediction will be the same as yours.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So the next group was the French group, the Francais. And, well, I guess that one, to a lot of people, it would have been obvious. But, well, kind of obvious. I mean, now, to us, we both put France as second. We put Denmark as first. Because in the qualifiers,
Denmark improved so much.
Denmark were really good. And France were not that good in the qualifiers. They were not playing well leading up to the tournament. So we said, we're just going to put Denmark first, France second, and call it quits. But Denmark choked. They were really bad, dreadful, appalling.
I don't know what happened to Denmark.
But the thing is, I mean,
it's one of the biggest disappointments in this World Cup.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Like, I'm going to be honest.
A lot of people said they were dark horses. I mean...
I thought they were dark horses. Like, they're really good.
Yeah, we thought they were the second best team in the world. Anyways.
Well, second.
And then they did not even qualify. They not get out of the group. France got first. Who got second again?
Oh, yeah. France got second. Oh wait, no. Oh, you're talking about in the.
Oh, Australia
got
came second. Yeah. No one would have thought Australia were going to come second, especially after that performance against Peru, which I thought they were both so appalling. I thought they should have both been kicked out of the World Cup. So, though they did start performing really well in the
Keep talking.
in the group stage
Peru,
by they beat Denmark. They lost to Australia 4-1, so it was kind of bad there. But then they beat the other team in the group, which
Australia was just a bunch of top players.
Oh, it was Tunisia. Yep, they beat Tunisia as well. So they actually did really well. And actually, didn't they tie with France on goal difference? I mean, no, on points. I'm pretty sure they tied on France on points, and then they lost in goal difference.
Yeah, because France
beat them like 4-1 though. Well, yeah, because Tunisia beat France.
Yeah, but
that was one of the upsets, which we all love to see. We all would love to see the world champions not do
Camavinga.
well. Yes, Camavinga.
Wasn't he playing left back?
Yeah, he was.
He was concentrating on my left back for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really have many left backs because everyone got injured. Remember?
Yeah, ACL, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that. Anyways, so that group we got preposterously wrong. It was the first group that we get everything wrong. We both said France second, Denmark first. Denmark did not qualify. France came first, and Australia came second. So that was a big L. Now on to the next group. What was the next group again? Was that the Spain group? Or Croatia, Belgium won. I might have been the Spain, Germany one. Anyways, on to that group. The Croatia-Belgium group that also included the likes of Morocco and Canada. Now, Canada, I'd say there was a lot of hype for Canada because, they topped the CONCACAF qualifiers. They had a lot of star players in the likes of Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David. So they looked like a strong team. But it was the first time in a long time they were in the World Cup. And let's just say...
No, I think it's the first time ever. No, second time.
Yeah, I think it was the second time. It was the first time in a long time.
Second time.
But let's say Canada were not up for it, and you could tell that their inexperience in the big stage ultimately cost them. As they went 1-0 up against Croatia, they then conceded 4 to lose 4-1. Choke artist. But then to Belgium, though, Canada were the better team. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, Belgium was
awful throughout the whole tournament.
Belgium was not good.
But Canada were the better team against Belgium, and I'd say they were also the better team against Morocco. But
Morocco just has a solid defense. I think they've only conceded 1 goal the whole tournament.
Yep, that's true.
1 goal.
And that was the first game against, I believe, Belgium. Yeah, and then, I mean, Croatia, they were actually really disappointing at the beginning. They drew to Morocco. They
barely made it out, right?
Yeah, they lost to Belgium. Wait, no, they did not lose to Belgium.
I think
they What are you doing? Why are you...
Because we're whispering and I don't know if they can hear. I just want to put them in the secret.
You're giving them ASMR. We're on an ASMR channel. Stop!
Hey guys.
Stop. Anyways. Are you gonna repeat what I said? But Croatia were decently underwhelming in the group stage, to be honest, and Belgium were even more underwhelming in the group stage. Somehow, Belgium did not go through, even though we both said first Belgium, second Croatia. It was appalling from Belgium. Romelu Lukaku, he should retire, because he was dreadful.
He choked.
He was dreadful.
He didn't even play the first game.
I mean, all he had to do was... Didn't they play Morocco the last game?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Morocco beat them? No, they tied. No, Morocco tied with Belgium, right? I'm not so sure. Anyways, Lukaku.
Yeah, he choked. He was literally the reason Morocco got through.
Morocco got first with 7. Morocco was first. Croatia was second. Morocco got first in their group with 7 points.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and I think Croatia got through with 4 or 3 or something.
Yeah,
like
something like
that.
Yeah. But yeah, Belgium had 1 point. No, they did not. I'm lying. I lied.
We can actually search this up right now because I don't remember how many.
No, I know. Because Belgium lost to Morocco,
Oh, why's my flash?
beat Canada, then possibly tied to Croatia.
Let's search this up. Real quick.
Okay.
Let's search this up real quick.
In the meantime, Belgium were awful, and a lot of teams were awful, to be honest. But now, who do you think was actually the most underwhelming team in the World Cup? Why are you interrupting me?
Okay, just ask your question, bro.
Who do you think was the most underwhelming team at the World Cup?
Let us know in the comments.
Highest expectations, lowest results. Let us know.
Anyway, Croatia tied Belgium. And Belgium actually lost to Morocco 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
And then they beat Canada. Well, I'm saying, like...
Yeah, but they were really underwhelming throughout the whole World Cup. Even the game against Canada, when they won, they probably shouldn't have won. Canada were the way better team, as seen in, well, if you watch the game, and even just looking at the stats in general, Canada were the way superior team. So, and plus, there was a whole thing about the Belgium team just being like, you know, they were like all hating on each other. De Bruyne was saying, "Oh, this old team, we're all old, so we can't win," which I wouldn't say is the right mindset to have going into the World Cup. And
I think
it definitely wraps up the golden generation in quite a bad way.
I think that was more to that team than literally just making it to the semifinals.
I mean, yeah, their year was the 2018 World Cup. That's when they were all at their prime.
Yeah, and I think that Belgium has always had high expectations because of the players they had. But I think it might have been because of a problem inside the team. Because there's no way with those players you don't win. But then again, soccer is soccer, or football is football. And you never know what's going to happen because each game is really different. You know? So,
yeah.
But anyway, I mean, they failed to win anything just like the England golden generation, right? With the Rooney and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really the ring. It was before. Well, it was like the very
The
young age of
Lampard.
It was Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes,
Yeah.
that type of Shabazz.
So, I mean, it's always this European golden generations that failed to accomplish anything for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking specific England and Belgium in recent times.
Yeah.
Right? But anyways, the fact is they didn't make it through. Morocco actually very impressive defensively, which is what got them through. I think it's just their discipline really that is getting them through this.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, their players are still like decent. But then the outstanding player that has done really well is Amrabat.
Mm-hmm.
He has been their star performer, and he has popped off.
He's the one that scored this last game, right? Against
Portugal?
Yeah, Portugal.
No, he did not score. The score was El Nasri. Yes, something like that. Sorry.
I mean, it's hard for me to learn names to begin with,
and you just don't know ball. So, as seen by these predictions, I was like, okay.
Look, we had two difference, right?
No. We haven't gone to all of them.
You picked Iran to go through, right?
Yeah, you predicted Wales.
And I predicted Wales.
Wales came last. Iran at least came third.
But anyways, we both got that wrong, right? And I predicted Mexico to be second.
Yeah.
And I predicted Poland.
Yeah, got that right.
So he got lucky.
Lucky.
Because Martinez missed, bro. Martinez missed so many opportunities.
No, you're getting confused.
No, I'm not.
Fine.
Why are you looking at me like that? Martinez got subbed on for Alvarez.
Was that not against Australia?
No. It was the last game of the group stage.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I remember watching him miss 2 goals.
Oh.
And then I think it was 3. It's when I was texting you. I was like, bro, no way he's missing these chances. Remember?
Yeah, I remember you texting me. I don't remember what
okay.
game.
Anyways, if he scored at least one of them, Mexico.
No, it had to be 2.
Well, yes, because of the last minute.
Yeah.
Anyways, right?
Well, technically, it was for the last minute. I should have been great. But no, don't worry, you're doing good.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, what's the next
Next group is, I think, most interesting group in the whole World Cup. 100% by a mile. The Spain, Germany, Japan, and...
Japan. What was that thing called?
And friends? No, friends. Spain, Germany, Japan, and Costa Rica.
Costa Rica got destroyed that first game.
Costa Rica,
what was it? 7-1?
7-0.
7-0?
7-0.
7-0. So, and the thing is, like, the World Cup went, like, from bad to, like, okay-ish. Like, in performance-wise.
Bad,
because
they
beat,
bad.
Yeah, they beat Japan, and they gave a fight for a little while to Germany.
I mean, they were beating Germany
at one point.
There was one point where Japan was first and Costa Rica was second, and it lasted around 2 minutes.
Yeah, and then
which is a shame, because we all wanted them to go through.
Yeah, and the thing is, Japan was impressive, right? Germany just, I don't know what happened to Germany.
The only game they were all right in was the Spain one, where they tied 1-1.
And Costa Rica.
And well, yeah, I guess Costa Rica, but Costa Rica, Costa Rica. And yeah, somehow, I mean, Japan beat Spain and Germany.
Yeah,
then lost to Costa Rica. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't make sense. It's just
magic of the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, that group cost me a lot of points.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, because I put Spain first.
Can you believe Jumpy put Japan to win? I'm not kidding. That's how he got ahead. He's first. He's first.
For my family, it was literally just people putting Germany or Spain first.
Yeah.
And then that's where they all lost.
It's crazy. You know why he put that?
Why?
Japan to win.
Why?
Because he saw a TikTok that Japan were going to be decent. Yeah, he put Japan to win. And Jumpy's going to be watching this, actually. Definitely, for y'all that don't know, yeah. Jumpy's are my brother.
Definitely not by force, though.
No, we're paying him, obviously.
To watch the video?
To screen record.
No, but this is that's out of context.
But he's still watching this video.
Yeah, by force.
Not by force.
Oh, you're telling me he does it by, like...
Why would you force to watch 3-minute highlights, bro?
No.
This is content, bro.
I'm saying you shouldn't be forced to watch this. This is amazing.
No, this is like... Y'all are here... Look, we're not forcing y'all to watch this content, right?
Are you telling me you don't force Jumpy to watch?
I don't force him. I just tell him, hey, new video's out. And then he comes.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
He does it like do I have a gun stick to his head? And he's like,
watch
3-minute highlight.
Do you think he actually watches the video?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
He talks to you about it?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Sometimes when he does watch it. Sometimes he just plays it in the background.
Huh?
But like sometimes he's like, watches it. Yeah. Now look at the audience and don't look at me.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah, but like I know, but like we need to talk to the. Like, we're having a conversation, but look, I can look at you through the camera. I mean, this is how podcasts work. Like, because we don't want them to get disengaged.
No, always. I'd say usually we probably have to change the setup. You be over there, I'd be over there. We kind of talk like that.
I have 2 cameras.
Yeah. But that's out of
that's for the future, anyway.
So if you want to fund our podcast, please feel free to get your highlight video. Because that's how we're able to fund this.
Anyway, also, if you are looking to buy anything from Amazon, feel free to use our link. We have it in our link tree. It's Christmas gift ideas, right? 3 minutes.
Yeah, just gifts ideas.
Gift ideas.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we do also have, we have been uploading videos of things that you might want for Christmas as a aspiring soccer player, football player. However you want to call it, and so yeah, feel free to use that. We do have to tweak it a little because currently
it's still work to do,
yeah.
But you can still use it. Don't worry.
So feel free to do that. That also helps.
Anyway, it's like we're doing like promotion in the middle of our It's like ads.
This is sponsored by ourselves.
By a highlight video.
Next group.
But let's be real. Like, we save y'all time, right? Let's look at the value that we give y'all, okay? We save y'all time on making a highlight video, right?
Why are we doing this in the middle of our
Just let me explain. Let me explain, right? We save y'all time. We give you a high quality edit, right, with a player profile, like whatever you want, references, anything, right? And we get it to you in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. So you have that done in less than 24 hours. You just, all you have to do is pay $25, $35 starting in January 1st, right? $25, and you don't even have to worry about it. You just have to send us your clips and a photo of you, like literally, like just with your kit, just at the camera, right? You can literally just take a selfie, like, and you're done if you don't have one, right? We'll get it to you in less than 24 hours, and you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is sit on your couch. You will get your video, and if you want anything, any tweaks to it, we'll do it. No extra cost. And okay, there's a big misconception that a lot of people get. It doesn't have to be 3 minutes, right? We recommend it to be 3 minutes, but if you want your video to be 5 minutes, it can be 5 minutes. It can be 6 minutes. It doesn't matter, all right? Just because our name is 3-minute highlights doesn't mean that it has to be 3 minutes. Anyway, Japan first and Spain second. Yes. Anyways, big upsets, and what do we have next?
We do have the Brazil group, where Brazil, as always, we're always going to steamroll through it. They did come first, even though they did choke against Cameroon. Cameroon were able to beat them 1-0.
I think they had their subs there as well.
Yeah, they did.
Because
But still, hey, an L's an L. An L's an L.
Yeah.
But I still expect the second team of Brazil to beat Cameroon.
Yeah, I agree.
They were pretty disappointing, except for my boy Gabriel Martinelli. He ran the show. He was pretty good. And he should have started against Croatia because they would have won. Anyways, who came second? Switzerland. Switzerland came second. It was always going to be a fight between Switzerland and Serbia. And in the end, as predicted by both of us, Switzerland came on top. They were able to become second place, even though their game against Serbia was always a tight game. Mm-hmm. And even though Serbia did choke against Cameroon, they tied in a 3-3 bout, which was one of the games of the tournament.
Yeah, that was very entertaining.
It was. So, in the end, that also helped Switzerland a lot with that little upset there. So, Cameroon were actually all right in this tournament.
Yeah, but they just weren't good enough.
They exceeded expectations, because I think everyone expected them to lose every game, and in the end, they got 4 points out of it. So, I think that's pretty good. And now, onto the last group. Group of vengeance.
Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana. Who else?
South Korea.
South Korea. Yeah, South Korea.
Who do you think would have gone through if you would see that before the World Cup started?
I mean, we clearly said Portugal and Uruguay.
Yep.
Right?
And we were wrong once again. Even though we did say Portugal were going to come first, they did come first, despite losing to South Korea, which eventually, that is the reason that South Korea qualified ahead of Uruguay. And they lost. South Korea went through because of goal difference. And Uruguay-Ghana, that game was mental. Well, I say mental. It ended 2-0 to Uruguay, but there was a lot of controversy. There was a few penalties that people think should have been penalties, others think otherwise. And ultimately, that is the last game.
The penalty is...
Oh. There was a chance for Ghana's number 10 to resurrect the 2010 bout against Uruguay in the quarterfinals. And they were able to really just, sting it back to Uruguay. He missed.
And then Suarez just
popped off.
Just
the only game Suarez decided to play was against Ghana.
Yeah.
And he was immense. He really was. And no one knows why Ghana can't score a penalty against Uruguay. But
it's a number 10, I think, twice.
Yeah, it's number 10 shirt.
I think it's a 10 shirt.
Yeah, it's the weight of it. It's too much, as you know. Anyways, that was the last group. South Korea came second and Portugal came first.
So I mean, yeah. We obviously got. I say like we got like our own
Well, you're like 25%.
half. It's not funny. It's not funny. The fact that the computer turned off right at that moment. Anyway, I mean, pretty much we had like the knockout. Pretty much correct. We had Argentina eventually to go against Netherlands in the quarterfinals.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Although we
like, because the first.
Yeah, we first said Argentina France. It was not Argentina France.
Yeah. No. But Argentina did beat Netherlands in penalties,
Which we were both right about.
Yeah. So, then we went on to Brazil, which Croatia actually beat Brazil. We expected Brazil to go through, but we expect them to play Spain, which happened to be a Japan-Croatia, right?
Yeah, it was Japan-Croatia.
Japan-Croatia, and then Croatia beat
and it was Brazil-South Korea.
Japan, right? And then Brazil lost in penalties, right? And then
now the thing is, okay, so I know I've told you about this, but I just want them to know. If you were like genuinely looking at the quarterfinals, at all the quarterfinals, if you saw them all and you had to bet on one team to go through to the semifinal, the one team you were going to bet in terms of form and how they were performing in the World Cup, you were going to bet Brazil because they were the team. They were the team that was probably in the best form in a sense.
Don't look. You know what I don't understand?
What?
It's like they were winning 1-0, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, how do you let yourself get in a counter in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was.
Like I don't understand.
Look. As an Argentinian, I'm glad. I'm glad they got peppered. Like
peppered.
Yeah.
No.
Their tears brought me joy. Okay. And yes, okay. Look, the only sympathy I have is Neymar. I actually like Neymar, but I had sympathy for Neymar, but in the end, I did not care because Brazil are out, and that's all I really wanted. I wanted Brazil to lose at some point, and I knew that if they didn't lose then, they were going to get peppered by Argentina later. So it was just them choosing their fate and choosing not to be embarrassed. I mean, honestly, if you were a Brazilian fan, do you rather lose to Argentina in the semifinal or to Croatia on penalties in the quarterfinal?
I would rather lose to Argentina.
I don't think Brazilians would.
No, but like
because the embarrassment of us just constantly like beating them recently is just too much for them. So, anyways, we were gonna see Neymar's cheers anyways.
No, I'm serious.
Well, look, it's Brazil, bro. I don't care. So, anyways, very fun that Brazil are out, and it's always.
Well, I hope Argentina wins against Croatia, but you never know.
And also, I now have a hatred towards the Netherlands. I don't like them. I think they're terrible humans, and the only one that I like is Frankie de Jong. He's the only one that's good. Everyone else, don't care what happens to them.
They started playing tall ass.
Oh, go please, bro. Oh my gosh. They were like 7 foot. Argentina's not very tall.
To be fair, Australia did the same thing though. Like they just
but Australia wasn't that tall.
No.
Netherlands was
no.
Tall.
Australia was tall.
They
too,
weren't that tall.
But they were tall. Too.
Yeah, but they weren't that tall.
But they were tall.
Homie was sick. Woot Weghorst was 6'6". What was? He is 6'6".
I thought it was
like 6'6" And then Luke de Jong is like 6'4".
And then the Argentinians.
Bro, the tallest Argentinian player is like 6'2". Like, and that's the keeper. Like, it was cheating. So pretty much, the notorious Van Gaal, who apparently plays actual soccer, decided to go back to the England Brexit days of just playing your good old 4-4-2, pumped it long, and hope the striker's header.
The same thing.
They're literally, they were like, they were known as the silky football, man. The silky football, the tiki-taka. No.
Tiki-taka.
They went from tiki to no taka. They literally went punt it long, hope for the best, and pray.
I mean, it worked.
I'm gonna give credit where credit's due.
It worked.
The header was good from Wout. Wout Weghorst.
Mm-hmm.
I do love his Harry Potter reference by Mark Goldbridge. Yeah. Love the guy.
I haven't seen that.
You should. He's so funny. And anyways, but then the free kick. I told this to my little brother as I was watching the video. The game. If there's one team this World Cup that's been extremely unlucky and is just bound to concede a last-second free kick, it's gonna be Argentina. And
stop shaking that camera.
I'm not that good. I mean, look, I did think it was going to be from a shot from the directly from the free kick, and they ended up doing something which, applause, well done. Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was all right. Then justice was served in the PKs when Leo Martinez decided to be the GOAT. You know, he wanted to pull out his inner Sergio Romero, and the Dutch should just stop going to penalties because, especially against Argentina, it just doesn't work. Like this is the third time in a row we beat them in penalties.
That's nice.
In the World Cup.
That's nice.
Like just stop. Like they were
playing. Last time they beat Netherlands in the World Cup
was the semifinal. Yep, that was 2014. So now we are going to go to the final. And France.
Hopefully. Anyways,
no, it's not a hopefully.
Anyways, Croatia. I mean, we predicted Brazil pretty much to go through until the semifinal. So it should have been Brazil Argentina semifinal, but it did not happen. And then the other side, we predicted England to make it to a quarterfinals like they did, and then to lose. We thought Denmark was going to be there instead of France because, as we talked about earlier, we thought they were going to be better, their courses. We actually predicted them to go to the finals based on the teams they had to play in the bracket and the way we predicted it.
Oh, yeah, we predicted Denmark to go.
Yeah, so, but it's not that they were the second best team in the world, obviously, like you said earlier. Yeah. It's just how the table worked, right? Like England, how they made it to the semifinal.
Yeah. I mean, they were going to play a poor England side. Well, a poor England side. Yeah, an England side that weren't that great. England, they were average. They had good moments and bad moments.
England was better than I expected, but
yeah. But then again,
when it mattered,
they choked.
Anyway, we predicted England, right? Whoever if we put France instead of Denmark, we technically would have gotten.
Yeah, we would have put France as well.
So it would have been the same thing. Then we had Belgium to beat Germany in that. Obviously, that didn't happen. And we put Switzerland to beat Portugal. But Portugal actually performed decently well up until that last game, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they also lost to South Korea. So.
Yeah. But, they beat Switzerland 6-1, 5-1?
Firstly, it's not Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Switzerland.
Well, my accent I can't say it. Anyway,
yeah, R.I.P. Ronaldo. Goodbye. It was nice having you. Good age for the memories, but oh well. Messi's the go. So, anyways,
I love Ronaldo. I love Messi as well. I love both players. But it's very sad to see. I actually thought he was laughing for a second when he was crying. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted an Argentina-Portugal final because I just wanted Messi to hand deliver Ronaldo the runners-up medal. That's just a sight I wanted to see.
He never said this before. He just said it after they eliminated. He just likes to talk.
No, I genuinely wanted.
No chance.
I wanted Argentina and Portugal to go to the final. Everyone wanted that. Yeah. No one who did not. Well, I guess Brazilian fans because they wanted Brazil to put their
But anyways, Portugal obviously lost to Morocco, which was the actual dark horse of this tournament. Like I said, they're amazing defensively, and now we're up to the point where the semifinals, the final four. Yeah, we got 4 games to predict, and this is for $100.
Okay, so, it's only for $100 because you just knew that you were gonna lose, and you're like,
anyway,
give me another chance. And I was like, okay,
right.
But you have
Are you scared? Are you
scared? No, I'm not scared.
Okay then. Okay.
You know no ball.
Predict. Right?
I'll let you do the whole thing first.
Okay, do the whole thing first. So
the thing is, you have to go different than me.
I have to. I literally have to. But let's say, okay, Argentina
versus Croatia
against Croatia.
Argentina wins.
How? 2-0? 2-0? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing scores or are we just doing like the fact who goes through?
I mean, we're just.
It doesn't matter regardless, right?
Yeah, Argentina's winning that.
Argentina. Okay. What about the other side? France versus Morocco.
Morocco's done.
Morocco's done. Are you sure?
Yeah. No. So look, this is something.
Sure?
Yeah, this is something I actually heard on TikTok. Someone that was in a podcast said that everyone loves an underdog story, but no one wants the underdog to go very far. Now, what that means, if I propose to you 2 games, right, 2 World Cup finals, Argentina, France, Croatia, Morocco, which one would you rather see? Obviously, Argentina, France. Croatia, Morocco final. Honestly, anything other.
I think people will watch the third game.
Yeah, more people would probably watch that game. But an Argentina-France final would be so much more entertaining than a Croatia-Morocco one. No one wants to really see that as that would be so underwhelming. I'm sorry, they would deserve it, but it'd be really underwhelming for the viewer because it's just you want to see the final, even semifinals, right? I think dark horses are perfect until the quarterfinal, right? Then at the semifinal, I want to see 4 powerhouses left, right? Like Argentina, Brazil, and even England, France. That would have been like a good 2 semifinals, right? But now, I mean, no one wants to see France, Croatia again. Everyone wants to see.
Croatia.
Yeah, from the World Cup, past World Cup. Like
yeah.
no one wants to see that again.
Yeah.
So for me, anything other than Argentina, France is pretty underwhelming. Even though the underdog might win, I don't. It's not something I really want to see. I want to see a powerhouse just go through it, and that's why I'm going to say Argentina wins because I think Argentina's going to win because obviously, but that's why I sort of say with the underdog thing. Underdogs are nice, but they have a limit to them before they become kind of annoying, and that's what Morocco is, annoying.
So you have France going through.
Yeah, I do have France going through. I think the Morocco story comes to an end here, and I don't think. Oh, look, it was a good run. Don't get me wrong. Applaud to them. Like no one expected it. We said that they were going to come 4th.
Yeah.
And they outperformed everyone's expectations except for Samuel Eto'o, who said that they were going to go to the final. But then again, Samuel Eto'o was not in the right space of mind. A little biased as well. So somehow Morocco were going to go through. No one knows how, but apparently they did. And then the 3rd and 4th place, Croatia versus Morocco. I'm going to say Morocco. I'm going to say,
Morocco.
Wait, Croatia and Morocco were literally, oh my God.
Yeah,
they were in the same group.
Yeah, they were in the same group.
Damn, that group was good then, huh? Because
the
2 out of the 4 teams are literally in the same group. That's crazy.
Yeah, so, I mean.
Well, I think Morocco are going to win, beat Croatia. Even though they tied last time, I do think this time Morocco will get the better of them. And then the final.
Whoa, the camera.
It was for emphasis.
The camera.
It was for emphasis.
All right, Argentina to win. Yay! Yay!
Now Argentina's actually gonna pipe them. I'm not gonna lie.
I hope they do.
Argentina will
I don't want
win.
to see France win again.
Yeah, okay, please. No.
I do not want to see France win.
Look, the thing is, the only people I want France to win are the French and the Ronaldo fans. All the Ronaldo fans, I'm sorry, your gut's not it. Messi better than Ronaldo. I'm sorry. Like Messi can carry a nation, Ronaldo can carry a backpack to the airport. So the point is, Argentina will win. They're gonna lift the World Cup. Messi's gonna retire from. He's gonna retire from everything. Gone. I actually think that would be like.
Do you think he'll retire?
Nah, end of the season. Wins World Cup and Champions League.
I think
the
he would
Ballon
want to push.
d'Or.
I think he would want to push for more.
He already has everything. Well, you don't need it, Messi. You don't need it. I think you want to see proper.
I think he has.
You know how goated it would be if he retires and he wins the Ballon d'Or while retired. A retired man.
Could that even happen? Though?
Yeah, because the Ballon d'Or takes the previous season's results, and the World Cup was this. So the Ballon d'Or next year
is gonna be
determined from this season.
Yeah.
So if Messi retires at the end of this season, he'll be like go 6 months retired and win the Ballon d'Or. Like I want him to go World Cup, Champions League, Ballon d'Or.
Do you think PSG has it though?
Yeah, I think they do. I mean, think about it. They have Mbappe,
Okay. Yes. Okay.
who's playing really well. They have Messi, who seems to be playing the best, well, one of the best years of his career. And then they have Neymar, who's Neymar.
We say this, but it's not the front that PSG is.
Yeah, it's the
right?
back.
Well, it's the midfield as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, the midfield's decent. So,
well, Verratti, yeah.
Yeah, and Vitinha, Vitinha.
Yeah, the new one, right?
Yeah, and Renato Sanches. So yeah, for my predictions, I'm not going bold. I'm gonna stick to my guts and say Argentina, France in the final. Argentina win. Like it's probably gonna be like a 2-1 type of thing.
Argentina beat France.
Yeah, and you know something else? I think
fight for last World Cup.
Yeah,
that was a very entertaining game.
Yeah, it was. It was 4-3, and that side Argentina were really bad that World Cup. Like they had a worse team, worse manager. It was just worse. And
it was Sampaoli, no?
Yeah, Sampaoli. Yeah. Something I actually think, I don't think World Cup finals should be able to go to penalties. I think. Why? Because do you imagine winning a World Cup from a penalty shootout?
I feel like that's.
It's happened before.
Yeah,
it happened in 2006 when Italy beat France.
I mean, I feel like that's like intense, like everybody's there. You know,
I'd rather be golden goal.
Golden goal? No, I think penalties more.
I'd rather be golden goal, to be honest.
Like obviously, like penalties based on more luck.
Can you imagine losing a World Cup final to penalties?
No, yeah, but like that's what makes it so exciting. Like during those penalties, like you're like.
No, I'm sorry. If Argentina go to the final and they go to penalties in the final,
you cannot watch. You cannot watch.
Nah, I'll watch it because I can watch it. But
If it was Peru in the World Cup final.
I know if Argentina lost, I would have to like pluck my eyes out. Cause, I've had enough of Argentina losing PK finals.
Yeah, Chile.
Yeah.
And then
Chile again. That wasn't PK.
I know, but like
it was a final. Yeah. Anyways, where was Peru and all that? Nowhere. So pretty much those are my predictions.
We made it to a final against Brazil.
Yeah, in the Copa America, you got the easy way through as well. So don't even chat.
We beat Chile.
Oh, sorry. Anyways,
Argentinians, bro.
Please, bro, you didn't even make the World Cup. Stop talking. Like, come on. So yeah, those are my predictions.
All right. Anyway.
You have to go different than me to win, bro.
I have to.
Yeah.
Right?
And if we tie, I win because this is your second chance.
No. Anyway, so I either have to go.
Gonna go different. I know where you're gonna go different. You're gonna go different in the third place.
I either have to choose that. Okay, I'm already losing.
Yeah.
Right? Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So might as well go bold. I said that's so wrong.
If we tie,
anyway.
Does that mean no one gets nothing?
I guess so. I like to win. I'm not one to lose. I don't like to tie.
So you could. I think these are your two options. Either you don't lose $100 or you lose $100. I don't think you ever gain $100.
Anyway, I can go bold.
He's
I'm going bold.
He's going bold.
I'm going bold. And I either have to pick Argentina to lose or France to lose. And if we look at the current state of the world right now, and Morocco is going to win.
That's bold.
Mbappe?
That's bold. That's really bold.
You're done. You got other World Cups. You'll probably win the next one. We'll never know. Oh, no. I mean, he's the top goal scorer so far, but France out. Argentina in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll go to the final. Morocco win. No, Argentina wins.
Hell yeah.
Okay? And then third place, Mbappe gets his 4 consolation goals.
What?
He gets top goal scorer with 9 goals.
That's bold. You're going bold.
imagine that actually happens. They'll be like, could he even get a golden boot? Yeah, he'll still get the golden
Nah,
ball.
but he won't get the golden ball. I think this is my prediction. I think if Argentina make it to the final, Messi's winning the golden ball. So as the best player of the tournament, no matter what.
Just like 2014.
Yeah. Except this time they're gonna win.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, well, they are going to.
Yeah.
And
I hope Argentina doesn't lose.
yeah, no, they won't lose. It will be fine.
And I hope Morocco win now. I'm going on Morocco.
I thought you said Argentina.
No, Morocco to win France.
To beat France?
Yeah, to beat France. So,
yeah.
I mean, $100 in the line.
$100 on the line.
Broke
Who's
college
winning
students. Broke college students.
Yeah, I'm gonna be $100 richer.
We shall see.
Next on Sunday. This
Sunday.
Sunday.
On Sunday.
1 week away.
On Sunday.
I'm $100 richer.
Are you though?
Yeah.
We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, that is all for today, and we hope you have a great day.
Unless you are Ronaldo.
Why do you hate him?
Nah. I'm lying. I hope Ronaldo gets the. I hope Ronaldo rest in peace. No. Whoa, wait.
What?
I hope he can,
What?
I hope he can.
You wanted to die and rest in peace. What?
I hope Ronaldo's able to sleep very nicely and watch Messi win the World Cup and cry.
Why does it have to be a Ronaldo v Messi thing, bro?
The thing is, for me, it's not Ronaldo. It's the Ronaldo fans.
Okay.
I want the
understand.
Ronaldo fans to watch Messi lift the World Cup because I know all the excuses they come out with. Look, my friend, we don't care.
I like your necklace. Can I touch it? I want to touch it. Guys, Arsenal winning the league.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm telling you right now.
Winning the league.
Arsenal win the league. Argentina win the World Cup. Dude.
Iggy will not shut up for 5 years.
I will not shut up.
See y'all in next week.
Yeah.
Hey, stay tuned for other videos. I have a vlog coming out. USL Academy playoffs. So stay tuned for that. And catch y'all on the next one.
Catch you.
Yes, sir.